Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber.
Sunday, May 29th, 6 p.m. New York time. Well, we're coming into starting a new month. Yep. That means the monthly candles are completed because the last trading day occurred past Friday. So we'll look at the monthly charts. We're going to say big perspective. We're looking back on 5 years. 5 years, each candle's a month. And this Dow Jones Industrial Average Index is an old school US stock index. Currently it has 30 companies in the index. And all these companies are not the original ones. They've changed out since the original day, most of them. So for the month, we closed green. Yep, green candle bar. Made a lower high, lower low. The trend is down. Also made a new low for the year. That's bearish. We're also doing a deep retracement of the current year. Yeah, we're almost at the low of the prior year. Here's the low of the prior year. And the high was there, the first month of this year. What's interesting is this candlestick. Yeah, this is a candlestick. This is a bullish pin bar occurring at the bottom of a trend. That's good. That's good. So what could happen? Well, we could have a retracement up to this area where there's little wicks on top. That's a supply area. A lot of sellers up there in the past, which pushed it lower. We could possibly do 100% retracement all the way up to that swing high. The probability is that whatever sort of retracement we're going to do, we're going to still have flushes, big hard sell-offs before the end of this year. Use caution. I would not be investing heavily long-term in this financial instrument. No, I want it to prove itself. And join my Patreon. I'll explain how that's done. So what we're going to do is compare those 30 single stocks to the index to see if they're performing equal, better. First, we're going alphabetical order. Apple. Look at that. Very similar. Made a new low for the year, but it closed red. Yep. Let's zoom in. It already took out that swing low. Yep. So again, Apple makes up a big percentage of this index. Not surprised there's a similarity. Yep. But again, it closed red. Bigger sell-off. Alpha, Mike, Golf, November. Outstanding. Closed green. Well, it did make a lower low, lower high, just shy of the high of this year. So certainly buyers stepped in there. You have that huge sell here. Went down, didn't even test into here. That's good. That's good. Outperforming because it's much closer to the high of the year than Apple. That's good. Receiver breaks above there, might get even a bunch of new buyers and have momentum to go higher. That could be considered a buy trigger. American Express, Alpha X-ray Papa. Nope. Well, it took out the low of this year. There we go. That's bad. It also closed red, lower low, lower high. And look, we had a huge till similar there and still sold off. It also broke below that prior month inside candle. It's the financial sector, has a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Bravo Alpha Boeing. Wow, it's struggling. New low for the year. Yep, took off. Broke that swing low right there, which was a demand zone. And it closed below it. That's really bad. So put it in content. We're trading below, Boeing's trading below the low of last year. Boeing is getting closer to the low of 2 years ago. It closed with a lower high, lower low. But on top of that, it closed below that prior candle. When you look here, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, it closed inside that body. That's much more bearish. This is extreme bad. Yeah. How much worse can it get for them? Nobody knows. Caterpillar, Charlie Alpha Tango, outstanding. I like that. Bullish pin bar, closed inside that body, rejected, doing deep retracement. So again, this may have a turnaround sooner. Overall, it's an acceleration. If you look from this range, again, bunch of buyers are stepping in here. They might be early and things might roll over and they might get burned. But again, it's doing better than many of the other ones. Charlie Romeo Mike, not good. New low for the year as well. Lower high, lower low, closing below that huge sell-off. Yep, it couldn't even do a full retracement or even a midpoint retracement. That's really bad shape. Cisco, Charlie Sierra, Charlie Oscar, new low for the year. Look at that, broke below that midpoint. That's bad. Let's update that. There we go. Okay. Did have a huge wick. Yep. So we'll see if it has a potential opportunity to do a retracement up to here, maybe. And there's midpoint there. Maybe I should label that. Again, that's not leadership. It's trending hard down. Charlie Victor X-ray, Chevron, Energy, not surprised. Took out that swing high, which was the prior high of the year. Now it made a new high. That's leadership. Dirty fossil fuel companies. That's where you should be buying because they're making money. A lot of money. Outstanding. Strong level. And because this is almost a solid body for the very small wick, that's extremely bullish. And it broke above that inside candle. Again, I mentioned in the past, that was a trigger to have been buying. Disney, new low for the year, as well, closed below the prior candle. So you see here where it had the huge wicks. Buyer stepped in there. Excuse me. I apologize. And then we had that inside candle broke down. And a bunch of buyers again said, we're buying here. They were totally wrong. Huge sell-off. Huge sell-off. They jumped in too early because we had a huge flush. Again, just because seeing this wick, that alone does not mean it's bullish. Because again, those could have been traders that were trading extremely short term. Again, use caution. Because those people didn't on that time. No. Delta Oscar Whiskey. Well, that's interesting. Did an inside candle for the month. Yep. Which is a hollow body, closed green. And above that open. That's looking good. Much better than the other ones. Again, that's leadership. Goldman Sachs, another financial. That's interesting. It closed green way inside that prior candle. So this area is a supply zone. That gray horizontal line, supply zone where sellers are. And we didn't even get above that. So we break above that. Look for that as a bullish trigger signal to be buying. Other than that, we could also look, a bunch of sellers are here. That's the supply zone. So they could just go in there for a swing trade and reject it. These are swing trade ideas. If you don't know what swing trades are, ask me. Hotel, Delta, Home Depot, retail, not surprised. Yeah. It's like building a staircase, but it's lower low. Bullish pin bar right inside that. So it's consolidation. Hotel Oscar November. And this is a 5-year duration you see here. A lot of volatility the past few years. That's good. We tested that swing supply zone up there, rejected and closed back inside of it. Let's remove that. It's in a consolidation. It's making higher lows. Yeah. So a break above here might do 100% retracement all the way up to this level. We'll see what happens. IBM, India Bravo, Mike, another inside candle. Indecision, but it did close above that one. That's looking good. It's a lot of chop. There's better ones than this. Again, potential breaking above the swing high there. Certainly could run to the 221. And same thing. If it breaks above that inside candle, you can consider that a buy. Be buying. Good money management. You should be trading bull put spreads, not buying the equity. Intel, India, November, Tango, Charlie. Wow, new low for the year. Such problems, these technology ones. Even though it closed green, and inside that prior body, it already took, wow, closed below and tested below a lot of these demand zone. That's in bad shape. Yeah, bad shape. Johnson & Johnson, green. It's looking like almost like a hammer here. Small body, long tail. So potential finishing and retest up there, that zone. That's looking good. There we go, we'll label that. Okay, but it also could do a retest at that midpoint there. So use caution. JP Morgan, another financial. Well, we close above midpoint there. That's good. So it might be doing a slow crawl further up. Coca-Cola, Charlie, Oscar. Just shy of making another new high for the year. Huge trading range, it's incredible. And a bunch of buyers constantly stepping up, making this so higher high, higher low. Yeah, we can see that test that higher that year again. McDonald's, same thing. Higher high, higher low, that's looking good. Break above that, swing high. That could be considered a opportunity to buy. Look at that right there. See how that goes. Again, still a supply zone on there, sellers. Again, the restaurant chain, yeah, I don't think that's the best leadership. There's better ones to buy than just that alone. If that's your thing, you do it. 3M, wow, massive consolidation still. Finally broke out of that inside candle because it was 2 in a row. Broke above it, below it, and closed back inside that range. Building consolidation at the bottom, that's concerning because it could break down and go lower. Merck, outstanding, all-time new high for the year. Blew that past that high of last year. Outstanding, very nice. That's good. Proved itself very well. Microsoft Technology, no, it's just a massive sell-off. Massive sell-off. Red for the month, lower low, lower high, closed below the prior month. So this, and I showed you a few charts that look like this. I think this is what's going on again. We're having another consolidation forming. Staircase pattern, lower lows. So use caution. I would not be dollar cost averaging in this one. No, potential still going lower. Nike, no surprise, it's retail, big problems. It tests that midpoint, which also is a demand zone. It did close above it. I'm going to keep that there. And I mentioned that was an inside candle. Look for a break above it, below it. Broke below it. Good opportunity to be selling, to be bearish, to shorted it. Took out that swing low. Excuse me. Apologize. Procter Gamble, big trading range. Couldn't even make it all the way up here to retest these highs in that supply zone, but it certainly made a new low, lower high, lower low, new low for the year, took out that swing low. Close way below the midpoint of itself, that's bad. Tango, Romeo, Victor, Travelers. Big difference the way this one's performing. Again, they're still in the financial sectors, but compared to American Express, compared to JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, this one's performing so much better. It's back inside a demand zone where buyers are, and it closed almost midpoint. That's good. Uniform November Hotel, red for the month. Wow, that's a lot of shadiness here. Yeah, it's tiny little bodies right next to necks. It's like yin yang. Long tails on each side, undecided, but it's certainly coming into earnings soon. Visa. Green for the month. We didn't close inside that body, but that huge sell we decked it down here. So we definitely see us demand zone buyers down here and making higher lows down here. That's good. Verizon Telecommunications, bad shape. New low for the year. New low for the year. But this candle, I'll zoom in, is a bullish engulfing candle. It engulfed this whole other body pretty much. And down the bottom of a trend bullish. So maybe the turnaround will come here. If it's the low for the month or for the year, good opportunities to be putting on bullish strategies with the options below it right now. Yep. Let's look at AT&T, see if it's performing similar. Well, again, AT&T already turned around much earlier, but it's huge trading range. So something must be going on that people expect near term. It's going to be making money. Let's put the monthly up here. Nope, I don't have it on here. Shame on me. Okay, go back to Whiskey Bravo Alpha. Green for the month. Lower low, lower high. The trend is down, even though it closed back inside that body. Massive struggling out here. Yep. Again, it could have a retracement going up and then get that hard flush. There's better ones than this one. And another big retail, Walmart. Look at that Goliath trading range. Huge, unbelievable. Took out that swing low of this year, made a new low for the year, and it closed way below the midpoint. So approximately here's the midpoint, and it closed below extremely bearish, bad shape. Yep. Deep retracement. So overall, majority of them are near the lows, doing weak retracements. Yep. But again, we saw the leadership here is not so much in the technology, it's the energies. Yep. The dirty fossil fuel companies. So again, dollar cost averaging on the good ones is a good decision. For us buying these suckers that are on the bottom, no, they haven't proven themselves yet. Many thanks for watching.